Hey there folks, welcome back to Let's Play Romance of the Three Kingdoms 13. I'm the Mysterious JG. I'm fighting that cold I was talking about back in the video right before all this started going public about going on vacation. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, oh god, give me a second to get a drink and I'll be right ready for you folks, hold on. You might be wondering why I didn't take care of that before I started the recording. Anyway, yeah, so last time, we engaged in a less than stellar naval battle. And our situation now isn't all that hot. We've got our Lord Lu Biao with a large army outside of our city, so I don't think the city itself is in danger of falling. And we certainly did some damage to our opponent's forces. I suppose it's not impossible that they could overpower us. But we got Chen Gong and who's this Ho Cheng, Bob Chang are both coming. Yeah, I think collectively they'll overpower things. Part of what's making our situation a little funny is that Xiangyang is ruled by Lu Biao and is not part of our district, which means that we've got a city here with a lot of troops in it that we can't directly control. We can't order them around. It's actually got as many officers in it as any of our cities do, even though for Lu Biao it's well removed from his main force, which should be centered right around Kiao. That's one of mine. And I don't know, it's interesting. We've got Zhang, the forces of Yuan Shu, still intact, but kind of not being that useful to us. We used up a lot of forces stopping it from falling to Sun Se at the time. Sun Se has since passed on, and Sun Quan is ruling the Southland. And it looks like Sun Quan is advancing. He might be attacking Xiangjia. Or rather, he's got his forces doing so. There's Wu Jing and Zhou Yu. Zhou Yu, of course, the character I played as in RTK10, my LP of that. So I don't think we've got a whole lot of choice except to wait and let this battle take care of itself. Meanwhile, we can help Lita's grandma. So while this is happening, Jiang Jian slain by Ma Yunlu. I don't know if he's one of ours, but Ma Yunlu I thought would be one of Ma Teng's officers. And there is a battle going on up here, so I'm thinking Cao Cao probably just lost an officer. Cao Cao is currently, well, he was fighting a war on two fronts. I guess he is, if these guys are, yeah. He's fighting with Yuan Shao and Ma Teng at the same time. And that's fine, because I seem to have lost the favor by which I was going to get another year's worth of alliance with Cao Cao. I have a feeling that Lu Biao is going to be intent on fighting Cao Cao, whether I feel like we're ready or not, pretty soon. I think our best bet here might be to, while they're here, how much food have you guys got? $82 days worth of food. Can you reform? I want you to take more food. And the same goes for Ho Cheng's force. I want you to reform. Take more food. And then I want you guys to advance. Let's not stop there. As long as they've sent out all their troops and have exhausted most of their... well, they've got more guys coming. But I was thinking it might not be a bad idea to try to push on Wuling. And depending on how they do and whether it looks like it's going to work, Jiangling, how many troops have we got here now? We've got almost half of our troop count is wounded, so we probably want to give it a little time. But in theory, we could march out and support. In the meantime, we're just helping out Lita's grandma. And we've got better rapport with Lita's grandma. Perhaps someday we'll get to taste Lita's grandma's pie. Hopefully I can come more often. Lita's grandma's invited us over for a slice of that pie. Let's go ahead and have a little chat with Lita's grandma. Did I tell you about the street performer I saw the other day? It was your daughter, or your granddaughter, Lita. Nice little boost to our rapport with Lita's grandma. Falger wants Jianglong to get stronger commerce. You do not seem to be the best officer to do this, Lita's grandma, but let's not keep you occupied with it for too long. Vulture Bean wants a little help. Meanwhile, oh, they're going across the river. They're having a big naval battle. And, oh. There's a reward for Vulture Bean. Oh, rather, it's a reward for me. The people of Jiangling wish to present this jeweled blade out of gratitude. Oh, that's nice. Because that's a whoppet. And that's the kind of thing that, our lady love Lu Lingqi likes to receive as a gift. Falger's unit can disband because they're almost out of forces anyway. Somehow we lost our north-south there and got all twisted around. Looks like the armies that are on the field are... You're getting ready to mobilize. I thought there were armies heading our way. But then again, I also thought that Shou was attacking Zhangjia, and that doesn't seem to have happened. I feel like we need to hurry up and deal with Zhangjia, actually. It might not be a bad idea to move against Zhangjia before Wu can take it. They're not actually Wu yet, but... Oh, what am I doing? We got domestic orders we should be giving out. The messenger wants to hold a district council for Change of Mystery in Zhangyang. I can go. Where's Zhangyang? It's not where I am. It's close by, though. Alright, so I guess... Oh. Would you like help, dear? 5 days. I can spare 5 days to boost my rapport with the woman I intend to marry. Hold on. Falger wants to placate Yiling. That's almost always a good idea to placate. Let's see if there's anyone that we should be hiring. No cities to investigate. Okay, I think all my officers are actually in the middle of doing something right now then. Including me. Bakana! Lu Lingqi's rapport with us has reached its maximum. We need to strengthen our bond to get any closer. I have not the words to express my thanks. Gotta be paying you back. She is grateful towards JG Mystery. And I go, But now I want to... Oh, actually, this is not what I meant to do. I want to go visit her because we've reached the point where I need to talk to her and get a quest. What? Oh, sorry, I didn't even notice you come in. Well, it doesn't say much about my presence. Are your thoughts somewhere else today? You don't know much about... You don't know how much an arms and armor fanatic I am, don't you? Or you do know that, right? So when I heard about Firebird Beak, when I heard about Squirrel, I knew I had to have it. If you come across Squirrel, could you bring it back to me? I will accept the request. I'm curious to see it too. If I come across it, we'll bring it back. Many thanks. I'll make it worth your time. If you know what I mean. If there are rumors, someone must have it. I'll keep looking around the city. Now, I found out from my off-screening, you don't... Investigating the city you're in never actually helps you. That's kind of misleading. What we actually want to do at this point is move out to Jiangyang. Maybe check and see how this battle's going before we disappear. Looks like we're winning it fairly handily. The big question is, are there more guys? Well, Huangzhong, the Dream Master... Yeah, they are mobilizing now that we're crossing the river. But I want to try to actually take Wu Ling now. After all this fighting, I feel like they attacked us. I want to extract some kind of price for that. In the meantime, we can, let's see what's going. Jiangling is still our frontline city. And it needs more farming and culture. But I don't have officers available to do any of that stuff. So never mind. Members of the council have not gathered yet. And there's, I'm blanking on her name, Kaida, or whatever her name is. They're being a friendly friend. We can get a little rapport with Jiao Chan while we're here. An inquiry on what facility to build in Runan School has arrived from the governor, Hao Cheng. I think I was doing this backwards. The higher the rank, the easier it is to build. So generally the ones that have a low rank are useful. And in fact, additional effect 7 is pretty good. It means that you are increasing culture faster, but reduces working time is probably the best. Excuse me, and now Wei Zhu wants to know what we're going to build in Jinye. So we'll go for, doesn't look like we have the same options. Infirmary, soldiers feel faster. Yeah, I would go with that one. Looks like we got a lot of culture stuff at the same time. Gate reinforcement, siege weapon, discount, farming upgrade, farming boost. We already have farming boost. Let's get a farming upgrade, maybe? Siege weapon discount has to do with cost. I don't even know how you buy siege weapons, actually. Durability of gates, we're not really getting into that as an issue. So we'll increase our farming. Now we've already got culture upgrade, which somebody else bought. We could do some commerce upgrades for siege weapon boost. Siege weapon level increased by 1. I don't know what that means either. Let's do a commercial upgrade. Although once we get... I don't know how much it matters. This is... siege weapon boost, maybe. It's just like... boost to max value, I don't know what good that does. Boost in domestic value, I don't really know what it means. I'm sure that it's a passive upgrade to your commerce. But basically, once you build it up enough that you can start getting these things... it's not helping you that much anyway. Like, stuff like troop discounts is going to be a big deal. Then again, siege weapon boost, if I get small, medium, large, whatever, this could eventually be the city that builds really awesome siege weapons. So, no city to investigate. No one can execute a spy mission. Oh, I thought time was passing, and it wouldn't be a bad idea to have a good rapport with Diao Chan since she has Lu Bu's here, but it doesn't really work that way in the game. She will thank us, know that. So, let's check the shops while we're here. Talisman of Eternity is a lifespan boost. Annals of Master Yan. Government +2, that seems like it was worth having because it's a passive boost to your skills. Increases your virtue level by 1. If we find the shop that sells the thing Lu Lingqi wants, we can sell other treasures that we have to get enough gold on hand. Al-Qaeda is helping out, oh, I'm blanking on that guy's name, but Changong force of Lu Bu army has begun attacking Wu Ling. Okay, so as I'm here waiting for the council to start, our armies are making progress. They are going to be attacked before it's over by a force that can't stop them. But possibly it will have the impact of slowing them down until food becomes an issue. I want to press on, but probably want to not try to bite off too much here. So right in the middle of all this, we'll be taking a city. Oh, Jiao Chan has invited us over. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to visit me. So we can talk to her. Sleep is key, perhaps the key ingredient to recovery. And she gives us a little... Very sweet. She likes treasure and alcohol. She does not like armor or tones. So despite the intelligence stat, they're not going to go overboard with claiming she's some kind of like... Sage. Hi, would you like to help me eat this brown bag lunch? Oh, hold on. I got domestic orders. She wants farming. That is not a good thing for Lu Lingqi to be doing. She's not good at it, but we build rapport with Vulture Bobo or Vulture Bean when we agree with her suggestions. She should probably be doing the patrol that this guy's recommending. And I really wish I just had more officers so that I could accept their proposals and still pick my own tasks that I wanted some of the officers to be doing. Council members have assembled, so as soon as we're done with the farming exercise, we need to get over there. Boko no! Hey, I increased rapport with multiple guys. Oh, no, I meant to pause. Anyway, the council in JG Mystery District has begun. Oh, so this isn't for the whole force, this is just our district. So you'd think I would get to call the shots, but Blue Boo's hanging out here and telling us what to do. So we're about to take this city, which will knock Liu Biao down to 4 cities, one of which would be kind of behind enemy lines a bit. I'm hoping we take it before Zhou Yu does. But the big problem I've got is I really haven't figured out a way to to get Lu Bu's forces that are not part of my district to do anything. So I'll have to probably work with just these cities that are under my direct control to make anything happen. We must decide what to do under our current circumstances. Speak now if you have anything to suggest. What JG Mystery District needs is better commerce. Let's increase JG Mystery District's total commerce to more than... Okay, well, she's our domestic minister, so she's recommending we do domestic stuff. Lu Bu is suggesting to me, his subordinate, that we take Wu Ling. As it happens, I rather like that proposal, but I don't know how much help he's going to give us. Wu Ling, Jiangjia, and Changsha. Doing that would basically knock that would beat them down pretty bad. I like it. I'm going to agree with Lu Bu. Well, let's see what I can recommend. I do not get to I don't get to recommend alliances. I would have to do that at a Lu Bu, like the council for the whole force. We're going to side... Sorry, Vulture Beam, but we're going to side with Lu Bu. You fools! There you go, Fat John. You know. Fat John knows what side his bread is buttered on, but... So we actually have more people... We have... more people supporting Vulture Beam than Lu Bu. And Lu Bu doesn't give a fuck. Here you go, Lu Bu. Alright. While we're here, I guess we already checked. I'm actually going to visit Jinye, because usually when I off-screened, if you had a quest to get a treasure for someone, you don't usually have to search that many cities. You got a leadership of 100. Let's train Bows up more than that. But usually you don't have to search that far to find the treasure. Indeed, Firebird Beak. And it's not even that expensive. Say, isn't this the Firebird Beak that Lu Lingqi was looking for? The squirrel? I should show it to Squirrel at once. Now I'm out of money, but that's fine because We just got a treasure that our little lady will treasure, so to speak. Ma Tang army has conquered Chang'an. And Lu Bu army conquered, we captured Liu Biao. Okay, so this is interesting. I wanted to go take a look at what happened over here. Ma Tang just took a city from Cao Cao that was pretty important for Cao Cao. So Cao Cao's actually having a pretty rough time of it. And we've got 5, 6, 6, and 8 officers, so if we pulled 2 out of each... No, that's too many. We can pull out Sun Guan. Bu Lianxi and Cheng Bang. No, maybe just one. Problem is, I'm trying not to pull out the best officers. Mr. P will move up to the front line. He's kind of wasting his time being that far away. That being said, we'll do the same for Lue Duo Wuya. And we'll have to get new governors for some of these places. Let's go ahead and put Lita's grandma down there too. And Rin Satori. So that's giving them 5 officers, and we're actually leaving we'll go ahead and go with that, but we actually probably want to bring one more back up here eventually, because that's a... It's a pretty important city that we just... Kiao is a frontline city with Cao Cao, even though we're not fighting him right now. So Chang'an just fell, but it looks like Cao Cao's already trying to take it back. Although it doesn't look like he's got enough forces to do it, unless I'm misreading who's on what side. Oh, he's got ninjas fighting for him. Lizard Lord is fighting for Ma Tang's army. Good job, Lizard Lord. You appear to be a big part of the force that took Chang'an. What are you guys doing for food? Well, I wanted to reform you to get food and stuff, but it looks like it's not going to let that happen. So I might have to deal with these forces here and then disperse you. I got a whole year to take care of, what do they say, Wuling we already got, I think it's Changsha and Jiangjia. So once I disperse those armies and let them recover a bit, I'll probably just, I don't know what I'm gonna do, never mind. Jiangyang, Lu Bu City would be in a great position to march on, Jiangjia, if I could get him to understand that it's important. He's the one who ordered it to happen, but he wants us to make it happen, so. We got officers we've captured. Mishi used to work for us, didn't she? She truly hates Lu Bu. I don't know why they hate Lu Bu so much. Just wonder if there's any place worth investigating. What we think we'll find. Are there really no other options? Are we really down to investigating? Maybe there's something here that never got investigated. I'm just not so sure anymore. I don't know why I'm being forced to go through every single city before I'm just told, don't bother. Alright. What about spying? We're already going out to do something with them. You're in Wuju. No, you're in Lingling. I haven't done a spy mission yet. Lingling is awfully far away. You don't seem like you're very likely to actually come out into battle. Vulture Bean could handle this, but we were already dispatching someone to talk to him. So I don't get that. Alright, I'd like to get our bow proficiency up. I'd really like to get our horse proficiency up. I'm not coming up with very interesting things to try to do here. Domestic-wise, Xiangling's commerce isn't bad. Its farming is actually kind of crap. But it's going to be a while before we get an add-on. But it's something that Vulture Bean can be working on in the background. And I want to do some placating. Shanling is a farming thing. That might be why our farming looks so bad right now. What is wrong? Plus 10 morale. I'll send Falzer to do it. And then after having thought originally that I would just do it for myself, now I'm going to hang around in town for a while. An Imperial envoy arrived and is waiting to speak with you. Oh, Maxwell Damage now outranks me as far as talking to Lu Bu. Very well, I will be there at once. I come bringing tidings from the Emperor. The Emperor would like to bestow upon you the title of East Off Defense for your outstanding service. I gratefully accept. JD's got a bit of a cold, making the voices come out weird. May your service ever continue to delight. Indeed, I'll be a titillating servant. Lu Bu was appointed as East Off Defense. Troop strength plus 8,000, leadership and war plus 5. It's all thanks to JG Mystery, baby. And enter Jianglong. Falger is success to... Oh, Lu Bu has appointed me the Imperial Mentor. So that's cool. So that gives me plus 1,000 troop strength and better intelligence governing. Falger wants some patrolling to go on, and that's probably a good idea, because the fealty is pretty shit in this city. Wuling. Not the city I'm actually at. Falger's happy, accepted a suggestion. I'm still in a city right behind the front line. The front line having just expanded because we took Wuling. Doesn't look like Chang'an actually came out to help as I thought he was. Reform. Okay. Let's not apply the changes, but let's do something else. Let's... I don't know if this is an instantaneous thing, but let's reallocate some supplies. So we will toggle from over to supplies, and now in Wuling. Hold on, who's got? I got 17,500 here, 20,000 there, 15,000, 8,000. These are cities that have marked. No, sorry, they got 40,000, 30,000, 30, 12. Let's take some supplies out of Kiao. And let's max out supplies in Wuling. And now, I would imagine they're tired. But can Chang'an reform? There we go. Now he's got full foods again. I've been warned that I shouldn't be using the auto distribute stuff for setting up my troops. That's probably true. Doing it anyway. Looks like Huang Zhu is on the march. Does that mean that Wu is coming after him? I'm not sure what's going on there. But it might be a good idea to threaten Changsha. Whatever we do, we'll do in the next video. I'm thinking now, as I look at this, Chang'an can resupply. We moved all these foods to Wu Ling. If we get Ho Chang to back off after he's defeated Huang Zhang the Dream Master, he can also resupply, and he can march out. He could probably defeat the troops that are coming from Ling Ling to reinforce, if he even needs to be bothered. We got a pretty big force marching out of Guiyang. Oh, I have to report to Lu Lingqi too, because we made progress on her quest. And at some point after that, we just gutted Kiao for support. Oh man, look at the size of the throwdown that's going on here between Yuan Shao and Cao Cao. But with all that going on, we need to consider marching out of Xinye probably, because I don't control Xiangyang. Xinye and Jiangling might be able to send enough troops to take over Jiangjia, especially if we've already got guys down here fighting in Changsha, preventing any reinforcements from occurring. So yeah, we might just go ahead and take out Liu Biao here within the next year. And if we do, we will have well, we'll have carved kind of a weird boomerang-shaped little empire here, but it'll be fairly fertile territory. And although I seem to have less and less control over it, if I have anything to say about it, we can maintain peace with Sun Xuan and Cao Cao. My next move would be to move after Liu Zhang. Take over the fertile valleys around Chengdu that were the foundation of Shu. And in fact, we'll have a nice cross-section of China and some of its best cities. We'll see, folks. I might be getting a little ahead of myself, but I do think that we need to make a concerted effort to finish off Liu Biao before he regrows his strength and just continues to be a pain in the ass. I'm Mysterious JG. I want to thank you guys for watching, and hope you join me next time for more of Romance of Three Kingdoms 13. Bye-bye.